Hey guys, it's Melanie Hines. I just finished my live stream. You should check it out. It has the detailed articles and how we can help pull this in with our prayers. If you don't know your power of prayer in Christ, then please join us. Watch the live stream. Consider subscribing, tapping the bell. I usually have it on subscribers only because the world is nuts. We try to keep it calm, cool. We have the best community. I'm the one who says, this thing is done because God told me to tell you it's done. So here's your summary for today, Sunday. I think this can happen anytime because they did something this past week, which I'll talk about on the Zooms if I can find it, that they're going to start trading every 24/7 hours. So I don't think we have to wait till 5 p.m. today. So I'm putting this up so maybe you can pray and believe it's done. What we're doing is planning what we're going to do with the money. So take whatever money you think you're going to have after this exchange. If you assume $4, we have the Forex letter 481, assume $5 or whatever. Assume it's $5 and you multiply it by whatever Iraqi dinar you have. Assume $2 to $4 for the dong. Figure out how much money you're going to have. Maybe they'll go together. Maybe God will do a 2-for-1. I don't know. But my strategies work no matter how you do it. There's also 800 numbers. There's emails going out. I will say that in the summary. But here's the articles coming out of Iraq. Of course, I always maintain there is a digital dinar out there. I don't say you invest in stable coins, but you need to know that is the evidence that the new digital system in Iraq, that's why Iraq has the anti-money laundering system. It's secure and stable. It went in Tunisia first with 11 million people. Then it went into Iraq with 48 million people. Then it went into Turkey with 75 million. Then it was in Syria. And that's why Syria had a fall, and then they put somebody new in, and they're becoming more stable all the time. Next is Iran. So they're working on putting this new digital system everywhere in the world. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it in accordance with the end times? You decide that. All I know is I live for today, and I hope you will join us. So the IQD is 122. We talked about miracle signs and wonders. We talked about the hawk, which was very prophetic, that flew across my path. We talked about what that means. So if you're interested in any of that, or eagles, or birds, or dogs, I talked about the puppies, and I showed you how I train my puppies. Join us on the live stream and join the family. Article, Iraq holds power at 14,000 megawatts as Iran gas resumes. Okay, they had some problems with their power because Iran keeps attacking them. So there's some things going on with that. I did the detailed article. I'm not going to do it here. I don't have time. U.S. imports of Iraqi oil plunge amid Hormuz disruptions. I talked about why that doesn't even make sense, because when you look at where the Hormuz thing is, and the number one provider of oil to America is Canada. So I just don't think that's right, unless America's not requiring as much oil, because I heard they're opening up an oil field in Texas and in South Dakota. We're drill, baby, drill. Now we got to look at what everybody else is saying. Nobody's closer than I am for doing these summaries. I believe it's really close. And so Mountain Goat says, seems like there's now going to finally be a priority to address and pass the oil and gas law. We know they are shipping. They made an agreement. They are shipping oil. That happened on Wednesday. They made by Monday. They made the agreement. By Wednesday, they were shipping it. But they're talking about putting it through law. I thought who knows what the status is. So he says the upcoming government program should include the enactment of an oil and gas law within a specified period. And it should be presented to the House of Representatives for voting. So I want to start by saying a partial wow. This item is long overdue and actually is resolved already, except for the agreements to be put into the form of a law by the Prime Minister's cabinet and then passed by Parliament into law and then put into the Gazette. They're already shipping. So I don't know what his point is, other than, does he care if the law is actually passed? I don't, as long as the money's flowing and the oil is flowing. That means they're getting checks. It says, this is required by the new Iraqi Constitution of 2005, and it's long overdue. The beauty of where this oil and gas law now stands is that Kurdistan is basically abiding by it already. It now only needs to be formalized into law. They are now telling us this will be on the docket for the upcoming session soon, with the regular sessions continues. Frank 26. Community comment, I'm from Canada, I still have no bank. And Frank says, do you forget that I told you that the CBI is going to have hundreds and hundreds of private banks around the world for you to exchange? You'll be fine. I agree, you'll be fine. How do you find your banks? Well, one of the gurus is going to talk about that, and then I'll give you my take. So, Guru Claire, reference Paulette's WTO post below. What she says is Paulette, who's brand new guru, we don't know if it's misinformation or disinformation, because nobody wants you to know that this is happening. Paulette said The World Trade Organization meeting is irrelevant as Iraq will not have all completed in time for the upcoming MC and will have great difficulty completing it all by the next MC in 2028. And Guru Claire says, referencing that post, that will remain to be seen. No one here knows that. And it doesn't matter, guys, because I think it's already done. So Guru Jeff, new Dinar holders, welcome to the investment. This is the number one most emotional roller coaster you could ever be on in this investment right here. Well, I would put similar to that as XRP. Thinking you hold the rails to the brand new financial system and it's the same thing, but this is the old financial system, but it's a new financial system that's in Iraq. If you know anything about stablecoins, comment, I know about stablecoins. Guys, this is the bridge from the old system to the new, and Iraq is the beginning piece of it. So it's all good for people that hold crypto and people that hold these paper currencies, which we hold. I'm not talking about investing in anything. This is just purely... this is not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. I hope I entertain you while I'm here. I'm the only one that does margaritas and manifestations. We did one on Monday night. You should go check it out. It was fun. Or was it Saturday or was it Friday? I don't know. Some day last week I did one. My husband's been on vacation, so it's been a busy time for me, but I still put out content for you, so please thank me down below. Also, a Guru Steve, you probably had the thought, am I crazy for investing in this? Am I nuts believing that this is going to happen one day? He said he has this sense of peace about it, this sense of calm about it, this confidence that this is absolutely going to happen. A story I like to equate to the Iraqi Dinar. I highly recommend watching it, the movie called The Big Short. It is available for free on Prime Plus. He said that he explains a handful of investors who had a hunch, started betting against the housing market. These investors had to have the bank create this financial instrument for them to bet against the housing market. Everyone thought these guys were crazy. The housing market has never crashed before. The real estate only goes up. So these guys were very, very, very early. Everyone thought they were crazy, including their own investors. It's the same thing with the Iraqi Dinar because it hasn't happened already. People think you're crazy. People think you're wrong. People think you're stupid. Being wrong and being early looks exactly like that until it happens. So they say The Big Short is streaming free on Paramount Plus, on Canopy, Hoopla, and Pluto TV. You can rent it from Prime. That might be a good activity for you to do today, other than watching my live stream and figuring out how do you act as if it's already done. You make a plan. You're going to have lots of choices when that money's in your account. Think about that. Come to my live stream. I walk you through that. Militiaman, we should all be calm, cool, and collected, even though there's some turmoil. Iraq is still doing their monetary reforms. They're still showing they're consistent with it. With everything happening in the region, it's natural to feel uneasy. It seems pretty daunting, but the data from the last few days shows something very clear to me. Iraq is steady, resilient, moving forward with a purpose. And Frank says many things are lining up to the direction of adding value to the currency of Iraq. It's too obvious. You're going to have the formation of Iraq's government, hopefully in the same venue. You would have the formation of Iran, although that's going to be more secondary. The formation of Iraq is what's important first. Then you go into the budget and look for the new rate. I feel extremely good in what I'm seeing. Bruce, everybody that thought currency... He goes, everybody that bought currency should have an email that is still valid. We'll be getting an email if you have an email that's still valid, you'll be getting an email from Wells Fargo to tell them, here's the 800 number. You get to set your appointment, or you might have some simple instructions with that email. If you decide, I'm not going to do that email thing, I'm not going to set my appointment, I'm just going to walk in willy-nilly into the old bank branch and see if they can exchange me. And there's nothing willy-nilly about my strategies. For those who have my strategies, comment down below. I have your strategies and they're fantastic. Please do that. I'm just going to, anyways, he goes, why is that not good? Because they don't have the contract rate on the Dinar. I addressed that specifically in my live stream. Go watch it. I probably won't do Intel stamps. I probably won't do timestamps today because I got to get the Zoom link up. We're meeting tomorrow morning at 11 as if we believe this is already done, to pray it in, to pull it in, to talk about how you can align your thoughts to pull this into. You only have control over a few things in your life. Your emotions, your thoughts, and the words you speak control your life, whether you know it or not. If not, you need to be on that Zoom. And if you don't know that, you need to be on the Zoom. So Mark Z, 2 different personnel from banks told me they have the email prepared and ready with the instructions and directors. When is it the time to go? They will send it to Dinar news sites and this will go out. And I'm watching those sites, guys. You'll know if you're here. Please subscribe, tap the bell. And I love you all. If you love my summaries and my live streams, comment down below that you love something, because I'm tired. It's dog mom day. I had to get up early. I'm just saying, I need a break. And it's snowing here. We're going to get snow between today. The world is crazy. Your world usually goes crazy before you have a breakthrough this size, right? Comment down below if you know what I mean. If you're in the kingdom, we talk strictly from the kingdom here. Join us. Bye.